Earlier this year, the popular entertainment brand Sony released their surprise concept car. This car of the future made its very first appearance in Tokyo in January. Its name, Vision S. We all know and love the famous PlayStation producer, so why would we not love a car with the same technological feel? However, we might not be able to drive it just yet. The car was created by the brand as a concept and will be used for further testing in the electric car industry. In fact, the unveiling site is also where the first feedback for testing was incurred. It was unveiled to the US market at the Consumer Electronics Show, or CES for short. The CES is held in Las Vegas, Nevada and features hundreds of brands as well as multiple car companies. Technology has come a very long way, and the CES provides even further insight into what our technological future will look like. And who knows, maybe it will even lead to the production of the first flying cars that were first thought up in 1934. Before we dive into the insane features of the Sony Vision S, we want to give you guys a very warm welcome to Luxury Lab. Here we post videos on absolutely everything wealth and luxury. If you're new to the channel, make sure to check out some of our other videos, and as always, a like and subscribe is much appreciated. Unlike most prototypes, Sony's Vision S is not just virtual. You can actually drive this vehicle. Supplementing the futuristic luxury feel of the car is a sweeping array of screens on the dashboard. There are 3 screens that stretch from one end of the car to the other. With the middle and passenger side being touchscreen, it allows for the driver's company to play Sony's music or movies, as well as adjust climate controls and many other functions found in most vehicles. For now, the company wanted to keep the functions simplistic, so there is a steering wheel for the driver. They didn't want to eliminate the control of the driver altogether, so they added a trackball to guide and shift the car into various modes. Sony is also considerate of each individual, so they placed 2 screens in the back as well for extra passengers. On top of all that, everyone gets their very own speaker built into their seat. This idea seems nice at first, but clearly whoever invented this concept did not have children or siblings to pick a fight with on long car rides. Not only is the visual aesthetic of the car impressive, but so is the speed. This automobile compares to Tesla's entry-level Model 3, showing off its ability to go from 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds and topping out at a rapid speed of 149 miles per hour. It is also taking on new feats by running off an electric battery. This seems to be the up-and-coming trend for the car industry, as it is more sustainable and eco-friendly, as well as providing a cheaper alternative to customers. The Vision S would have a price range floating anywhere from $40,000 to $60,000 and would feature 10 cameras that encompass the car. But the most impressive parts are the radar and LiDAR sensors placed throughout the vehicle, giving it the opportunity to be fully autonomous. There are many doubts with this car though. In fact, before the Vision S was even created, the company invested $5.3 billion in car sensor research, and as of late August is set to enter autonomous driving testing in Tokyo. Sony is so proud and confident of their sensors that they state the sensors themselves can see better than the average human eye. And if you're anything like us, you might be asking, what are you waiting for? Release the model already. Well, things aren't always as great as they seem. Sony actually has no plans to put the car on the market at all, and sadly neither does the developing company Steer Magna. The Vision S is solely for testing and research purposes. Sony has multiple reasonings behind this, but their number one fear is the car industry itself. There have been many financial downturns that pose threats to the industry, and Sony isn't too keen on having a major name like Tesla as their top competitor. They have seen others try and fail too many times to take the same risks, and they know that they would either end up with a huge profit or a huge loss. The company wisely decided not to take that large of a risk and focus on the sensors themselves. If they were to create their own sensor, they could allow for further investments, they don't have to share recognition with other big names, and they could partner with other vehicle producers at a steep price for their one-of-a-kind technology. And Sony knows that they would have to keep investing if they ventured into the automobile industry, so this way they can not only save money but profit from other companies willing to invest in them. Though they have invested billions, their end goal is to bring in billions more by providing sensor technology for all the future automobiles. This is exactly why an actual car is needed. They want to make sure the testing is done properly, and what better way to do this than by practicing on their very own car. In fact, over the past couple years, over $80 billion have been spent testing self-driving cars. Sadly, many believe that we are no closer to self-driving cars now than we were to flying cars when they were first released. They require an insane amount of computer updates in absolute perfect conditions. Even just a puddle of water or pothole would force the driver of the car to regain control. And as far as efficiency goes, the power drainage from the autonomous computer system would simply cancel out any change. But that does not mean self-driving cars aren't on their way. The leading companies in this industry are slaving away day after day to improve their technology. And even though a lot of this technology isn't out now, most companies in the autonomous vehicle industry have been banking on Moore's Law. It basically means that every 2 years, semiconductors in a computer chip will double in speed, and in turn, computers will be faster and cheaper. Now, this law is not always true, but if Sony can figure it out without getting thrown off by simple elements or puddles of water, then they could be the next leader in the industry. This would mean billions in technology sales for Sony, and while you may not be able to buy the Vision S itself, we are sure that you will be able to buy a car with the Vision S technology in the near future. So if Sony does decide to enter the automotive market, which vehicle type would you like to see? A sedan, a truck, maybe even a convertible? Let us know what you think down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel for future content. Feel free to check out some of our other videos as well. This has been Luxury Lab, and we will catch you in the next one.